Let's get it. YouTube, good morning, good morning. Wanted to get a video up this morning. Yesterday I had a lot going on work-wise. But I'm gonna get straight to it. Y'all know me, man. I don't waste no time. This video today is just about not wasting time. We don't have time to waste. We don't have any time to waste. Um, you know, you might be involved in situations that have you entangled, right? And I don't want to make that a sexual thing, but it could just be a relationship, right? It could be friends. You might not realize that, and they may not be toxic on the surface. Excuse me, I'm just waking up. I'm gonna try to hit this gym this morning, everything. As I was saying, it may not be toxic on the surface, but if you aspire to get to a certain place in life, and this is what I've been talking about as far as isolation, you have to put 100% focus in on that, because just the spiritual shadow work, as they call it, the inner work you're gonna have to do for yourself, like you're gonna deal with and you're gonna go through a lot. Like I know, like this year is gonna be like this year already. These first 3 months into this year they've already been quite the experience for me, because my mind, body, and soul, and like now my relationship with the Most High is like, yo, you were supposed I was supposed to go through everything in my life up to this point, but I'm also supposed to be going through this stage of learning about myself entirely. And you know, I constantly say I'm healing from past traumas, and the thing is, it's like I gotta think like within these short term amount of months, I've already been healing tremendously, and it's gonna take me a year probably completely to heal from the past 10 to 15 years of just being processed or being programmed with the wrong information and moving a certain way in my life that just wasn't the right way based off of society. So like, now that I've unplugged completely, and you know I stopped going against my intuition and everything that I was feeling, because naturally, I think a lot of us naturally know that we need to unplug from the circuit of life that we're in, but we get so comfortable and accustomed to things in our lives that we don't want to break it, and that's change. We don't want to have change because we're comfortable with the lifestyle that we're living. So we don't ever want to feel pain. We don't ever want to feel discomfort. But the thing is that you need to, because when you're too comfortable, you're not growing. You're not growing when you're comfortable. You may be under the illusion that you're growing, but you're really not growing. If anything, you're probably not progressing at all. And you can be with the right person. You can be around the right people that are trying to be on the same track and pathway as you, but still you're gonna have to go through struggle. You're gonna have to go through trials and tribulations and ups and downs, but they should still be, in a weird way saying this, natural trials and tribulations. You still don't want to put yourself in a position where those trials and tribulations are they could have been avoided, they could have been prevented. But yeah, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all in these videos. I always keep it real. We'll see how the algorithm treats me now, because I took a day off yesterday. I really don't care. It's Saturday, and I'm gonna get this video up early this morning just for this Saturday motivation. But even taking care of my personal situation, as far as like my physical, my mental, my spiritual, like I'm realizing that like it is all a process, and you need time. And that's why I go back to what I was saying from the jump, is like we don't have time to waste at all. Time is so precious, time is so valuable, and I get now more than anything that why it is probably the most precious asset that we have in life, because it is ultimately life is time, and we just don't have it to waste. And you need to be focused on what you're trying to go for in life. you need to have a plan, and you need to understand it's going to take time to get to it. It's going to take time to get to any long-term goals that you have. It's going to take time to be consistent towards what you want. And it's not easy. And I think a lot of people, I know for myself that I know before when I was younger, I probably would be consistent for a while. I've always had a good habit built of being consistent overall with long-term things, but sometimes I would, you know, not take the time to fix certain things that I needed to fix internally, that I just needed to be patient with, and, kind of, when you get a setback, that doesn't mean to stop being consistent towards what you're doing, but that setback may make you realize, hold up, I need to take care of this situation first before I can continue on with my overall journey. And that's where life can become complex. It's like, don't let any setbacks discourage you from staying consistent with your overall journey. But sometimes a setback is something, it could be a sign of saying, hey, hold up, you didn't fix this yet. You need to fix this before you can move forward overall. Because if you just keep moving forward without correcting your mistakes and your setbacks, you're going to keep getting the same results still, even though you feel like, and I don't want to use that saying, they say if you do the same thing, over and over and expect the same results, it's insanity. I just use it anyways, no pun intended. There is some truth to that. Like you need to change yourself and fix what is bothering you, what's affecting you, before you can move forward on your overall goals that you want in life. Otherwise, you're never going to feel fulfilled trying to get to your long-term goals, because you haven't fixed any of your issues or mistakes that may have come up, or that you just never addressed and took care of mentally, emotionally, spiritually, on all aspects, as I always like to say. But, time, guys, time. We don't have time to waste. And even with myself, like, look, it's okay. We need days where we can relax and just process things and plan and kind of always hoosah, as I say, and, come down from stresses of certain things. But overall, we need to know that time is of the essence and we don't have it to waste. So we need to be as, serious as possible. Like, like I said, I've always taken life very seriously. And it's funny because people that I was around growing up would make me feel some type of way about being so serious about life. But it's serious because it's only one life. It's only one life, and I want to live a certain kind of life, So we just need to continue to stay focused and positive on our goals. Understand that we're going to have setbacks. We're going to have trials and tribulations. But understand that time is so vital, because we need it to fix ourselves. And we also need it overall to just stay consistent towards the goals that we're trying to accomplish in this life. So I just wanted to get on here real quick. Got a video up this morning for Saturday. Let's have a beautiful weekend, beautiful Saturday. Continue to stay positive and focused. I will try to get a video up tomorrow. I do have a busy day as well tomorrow early, but I'll try my best to get a video up. If not, I'll be checking in on Monday. But, I'm on this, I see you guys. I see the channel still continuing to grow. So I appreciate any support that I get on here. If you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be on this later. All right. Peace. Love y'all.